and foremost, we're going to say, Call Lamb La Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Hashem Kakadash. That's giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His Son, who we originally called Jesus Christ, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to elders, apostles of great millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to hopefully elect. To spread the truth throughout the four winds. Salakia, I'm kind of winded right now, which is just jogging. But I'm your brother Shamar, come back to edify the 12 tribes of Israel and all nations. We know one of the requirements that Yahweh Shai, the word they call Jesus Christ, are the one that's gonna save us from the second death and from our enemies. One of His last commandments unto His disciples was everybody that follow Him, for you to teach all nations, not just the Israelites. All right, because this truth is for everyone. But today's lesson, we're going to be speaking on the children of Israel. The children of Israel are the things that are mentioned the most in the Holy Scriptures. All right, this book is written to the descendants of the children of Israel. All right, what we teach over here is the children of Israel never went extinct. All right, and they're not the white converts over there inside of Israel. And they're not those Jewish guys that wear those small hats. All right, this is a nation of people, all right, of color. All right, black, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, those are the children of Israel. Or you could find multiple. You can find proof that the English, or the people that, not the English, but the Edomites, the white people that wrote the history books on how the Native Americans got here. All right, that is proof that they knew, all right, that the Israelites were over here in United States, all right, before it was conquered in 1492, all right, or the war started between natives, all right, and Edomites, white people, Europeans, the Spaniards, all right, the Italians, all right, all of those Renaissance era countries. All right, that's around the time the war had started. All right, because that's when the white man got back into power. All right, after he disbanded the Byzantine Empire. All right, but there's evidence of Israelites. All right, for one, all right, Christopher Columbus, who the history books say discovered America. All right, he came over here. He sailed over here. All right, with a Hebrew interpreter. All right, what would you need a Hebrew interpreter for? You would need them for people that speak Hebrew. All right, you don't have a Italian speaking interpreter for English speaking people. You have a Hebrew interpreter. You have an English interpreter, and it's the same thing applied when it comes down to the Native Americans living over here before it became the United States of America. So you gotta read. All right, I think his name was like Torres. All right, we're gonna find it. I actually don't got no service right now, so you can't find it on Google right now. But look it up. All right, Hebrew interpreter for Christopher Columbus. All right, that's some part of the things he carried over here. All right, not only that, you go to the book. You come inside that book of the Israelites. All right, the Hebrew Bible. All right, that's what this is actually called. It's called the Hebrew Bible. Go to Revelation 1 and 14. All right, you go to Deuteronomy 14 and 2. All right, you go to what else? You can also go to the book of Job 30 and 30. All right, Daniel 10 and about like 8. All right, it all says that the Israelites are black. All right, they have color in their skin. All right, and we knew through process of time, all right, anything could have happened to the Northern Kingdom, an outbreak of leprosy, all right, a battle between another civilization that led to the rape of our women. All right, and that's why we're discolored. All right, the 12 tribes of Israel include what? Blacks, Latinos, and Seminole Indians. All right, so with the color difference lies between the blacks, all right, and the other two. All right, like we explained earlier. But today's lesson is gonna be on the superiority of Israelites over other nations. All right, and that's what the strangers, all right, the other nations have to understand. All right, yes, you're allowed to learn. All right, just like we're allowed to learn, but just certain requirements we got to do before you are able to keep the Passover. All right, keep the Feast of Unleavened Bread, because that was for us. You can find it in the book of Deuteronomy. All right, but this is just going to be a video, a quick video, all right, on the superiority over these Edomites. All right, because the Edomites are the sons of the devil. All right, so-called white man. All right, you look at the track record, all right, of these white people. All right, it doesn't look too good for them. All right, they steal people's lands after the holiest book on the planet says, don't change the Father's landmarks and not to make war. All right, you're not to make war unless the Most High puts that in your lot. All right, and these conquests, all right, that's still going on today. All right, they are unlawful. All right, unscriptural. All right, actually, the worst thing you could possibly do, because the Edomites are so sick that they'll rape they'll rape the soldiers, they'll rape the children, all right, they'll rape the women, they'll rape the men, the young men, all right, they'll rape everything, all right, they'll steal and loot and burn down everything in their path, all right, and that's the sons of the devil, all right. We know there's three classifications of men, all right, in these holy scriptures. All right, it's the sons of the Most High, which are the Israelites, the sons of men, all right, which are all other nations, excluding Esau, all right, and then you got the sons of the devil, all right, which is the Edomites, the so-called white man. All right, the things he does, all right, is just atrocious, all right, removing people's history. All right, you can't change history. That's just something you don't do. All right, you want the truth. All right, and the Edomites are full of lies. All right, so yes, we can baptize Edomites. All right, because all Edomites aren't evil. The book of Daniel, the 7th chapter, it tells you that. All right, it said the first beast, the second beast, and the third beast, all right, just gonna lose their power. But the fourth beast, all right, they're gonna be eliminated, cast into a fiery death. All right, and they're gonna be servants, slaves. All right, and then later exterminated. All right, but we're gonna open this up with Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2. Ye are the, let's start at 1. Ye are the children of the Lord your God. Ye shall not cut yourselves, nor make baldness between your eyes for the dead. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, thy power. And the Lord Yahweh have chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. All right, so it says what? Above. All right, exalted above the other nations. All right, the other nations are going to be climbing to us, crawling to us, asking for what we have. All right, which is this truth. All right, the truth will get you a long way. All right, being a storyteller, all right, a history recorder, that'll get you very far. All right, that's how we know what happened before we got to Earth. What happens when you're born? All right, we're at the start of this thing we call being humans. All right, it starts from the womb. All right, and then you're raised, all right, to what? Adulthood. But what is going on between that birth to adulthood is knowledge being passed forth. All right, and some of this knowledge that's being passed forth in the Western country, all right, the things ran by the Edomites, all right, are lies. All right, they'll tell you all people are equal. All right, we had that sellout Martin Luther King, all right, saying that we're all equal, when the scriptures say the Israelites are above all nations. All right, so don't listen to false prophets. What was he? He was a messenger from the Christian church, which stems back to the Roman Catholic Church, which stems back to the Vatican. All right, which is one of the three evil spirits. All right, that the beast deals with. All right, religion. All right, so let's get another precept. All right, above, emphasizing that word above. Let's go to it. I don't have no service, but that's the word we're looking for. A holy people. The word holy means separate. All right, separate. All right, separate. We need to separate ourselves from these other nations. All right, so we can be the example to them. All right, Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. All right, so what that say? If the Israelites, that's written to the Israelites, the Black, Latino, Seminole Indians. All right, the people of color. All right, people of color that lives over here in the United States. All right, that's written to us. All right, so he's gonna set us above, all right, all nations, as long as we keep the laws, statutes, and commandments that he has ordained us to keep. All right, above. Let's get another precept. We're gonna close it out. So there's the book of Isaiah, chapter 2 and verse 1. The word of Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. All right, what's the Lord's house? All right, that's where the Lord dwells. All right, who is the Lord's people? All right, it starts with the Black, Latinos, and Seminole Indians, the Israelites. The top of the mountains, it shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. All right, and many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of Jacob, the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. All right, so they're going to be coming to us. All right, so they're going to cleave to the house of Jacob. All right, with that being said, I'm going to close out. I'm going to say, Call Lam Law Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah Bashim, Kakadash, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Baba Ball. With that being said, Shalom.